Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our third day of class of this week too. Today we're going to see a new topic, okay? We're going to continue working with graphs and your grade paper notebook, but we're gonna start with the new topic, and that way we can start with the formulas and everything that has to do with graphing lines, okay? Because that's what we are interested in. So the first thing, as usual, is that we're going to define some words, okay? The first word that we're going to define is relation. What is a relation? Okay, a relation is a set of order pairs, meaning a group of order pairs, a group of points. That is a relation. Any group of points, that is a relation. So for example, if I have the origin 0, 0, I also have -1, 5. I have 8, 5. I got 3, -2. I got 0, 9 and 9, 0. That is a relation. That is a group of order pairs. Okay, if we have more than 2, more than 1, then that is a relation. A group could be also only 2 points. So that is a relation, a group of order pairs, a set of order pairs. Nothing else to know about that part. Now, domain. What is the domain? According to the book, it says the first coordinate of the order pairs is the domain. I'm going to place it here. It is the first coordinate of the order pairs. In other words, the values of x. Okay, remember that we got x, y in an order pair. So in this case, it's the values of x. Range, that would be the second one. Okay, it is the second coordinate of the order pairs. In other words, what would it be? If the domain are the values of x, the range is the values of, what is the range? If the domain are the values of x, the values of y, correct. So the values of y. Okay, so we define already a relation, the set of order pairs, the domain is the first coordinate, and the range is the second coordinate. We're going to define it, or when we are going to find it, we're going to say D. And we are going to use these braces, okay? Those little braces. So in this case, the domains, remember, we only write it one time, of this relation are first the negative, so -1, because that's the smallest, as you can see, -1. Then we have 0, and we have it twice. We only copy it once, 0. Then we have only of the x, okay, a 3. Then we have the 8, and then the 9. And we close the braces, okay? That is the domain. D equals D for domain, and you write all of the values of the x that you have, but only once. If they're repeated, you only copy it once. So we had 2 zeros, 0 and 0, so we only copy it once. We got the -1, which was the first one. We got the 3, the 8, and this 9. Those are the domains, okay? That is the domain. Now let's find the range. the range I just told you are the values in the y. So we're going to say range. We also open the braces and we copy the values of the y also in order. So the smallest one was -2. I'm going to place -2. Then I have 0 and I also have it twice again. So 0. Then we got 5 twice as well. And then 9. And that's it. We're finished. So let's make sure that we have it correct. So we got -2. Then we have 0 twice. We got 5 twice. And we got 9. And that is the range. All of those values of R. Okay. We're good so far? Easy peasy, right? Okay, let's go with the next definition. The next definition is function. And this is kind of tricky, so you need to pay really close attention to what a function is. And there are several ways of determining what a function is. So the definition is a function is a relation that it has one member of the domain for each range. It has exactly, let's write the word exact, one member of the domain for each range. In simpler words, so in other words, it is a relation that has no values of x repeated. We do not care if the y is repeated. As long as the x is not repeated, then it is a function. Okay, so let's see the exercise that we had, the relation that we had over there at the beginning. We got 0, 0, -1, 5, 8, 5, 3, -2, 0, 9, and 9, 0. Is that relation a function?
Yes.
Yes, I have
No, no,
no
no, no.
value of x repeated.
No. You have the 0 repeated.
We got the 0 repeated. So that first exercise is not a function. So there is one phrase that I like to say for this topic itself. We're going to place it in that color. So you can remember, this is like a big note. Okay. So we're going to say every function is a relation. Every single function will be a relation, but not every relation is a function. Okay, every function is a relation, but not every relation is a function. And now we're going to give some examples of functions. Okay, so for example, if I have 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 2, and 3, 4. Is that a function? Is that a function? Let's say F for function and R for relation. We're going to say rel because we have another R for range. So is this a function? Yes or no? No?
Yes.
Yes, because there's no value of x that's repeated. We got 0, 1, 2, and 3, so it is a function. Is this a relation? Yes or no? No. Let's read one more time the phrase in pink. Every function is a relation, but not every relation is a function. So is this function a relation?
Yes.
Yes. So every single time that you say a group of points or a group of ordered pairs, it is a relation, not necessarily a function. So in this case, we said that this was not a function because it has the 0 repeated. So this is not a function, but is it a relation? Yes. Why? Because it is the same group of ordered pairs. Okay, it is a group of ordered pairs. We clear so far? This is one way of finding if it is the function by paying attention to the values of x and seeing if you don't have any number repeated. Okay, that's one way. The other way is doing a 2-column. So for this same exercise, okay, I'm going to place over here domain. Let's place it in black again. I'm going to say domain. And over here, I'm going to say range. And I'm going to copy my domain. In this case, my domain my domains are 0, 1, 2, and 3. For this one, the range are 0, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so you copy the values of x in the domain, and you copy the values of y in the domain, in the range. And now we're going to match. 0 goes with 0, 0. 1 goes with 3. 2 goes with 2. And 3 goes with 4. Is there any line coming twice from one domain? No. So it is a function. Okay. That's how we determine if it is a function or not. Questions? No questions so far. Okay. Last and very last definition. We're going to place it over here. And that definition, I think that's the last one, okay? Yeah, it is called the vertical line test. Or pencil test. Okay, that's what we're going to call it. Or the pencil test, the vertical line test or the pencil test. What is this? Okay, this is a test. It is a test where you cross or you pass a pencil, a ruler, or any vertical line through a coordinate plane, through a graph coordinate plane, in order, let's pull this a little bit higher there, in order to determine if a relation is a function. If the ruler passes or touches more than one point at the same time, it is not a function. Okay, now, so I'm going to graph over here a coordinate plane, a small coordinate plane, and I'm going to graph some points. Okay. Some random points. I'm going to graph some random points. So you know that this is X. You know that this is Y. And now I'm going to start graphing in green some points. So this is 1 point. I want another point over here. Another one goes here. Another one goes here. Here and here. And I'm going to pull out my ruler. Got my ruler there. I need my ruler to be vertical, okay? So it has to be a ruler or a pencil. As you can see, my ruler is vertical. Not completely, not quite. There. Now it is completely vertical. And I'm gonna cross my ruler through the coordinate plane. So you can see that in the coordinate plane, I have some points. I didn't place the location or the order pair of that point, but it doesn't matter. I just need to cross, and I can either use my finger as well. I'm gonna cross my ruler, and I'm gonna see if only this side of my ruler touches more than 1 point at the same time in order to determine if this group of ordered pairs is a function or not. Okay, so I'm gonna start. Okay, how many points am I touching? 1. How about now? How about now? And now?
1,
And now?
2,
So is this a function?
Yes.
It is not a function because it touches more than 1 point at the same time. So it is not a function because it touches this point and this point. I'm going to draw a line. It touches those 2 points at the same time. So it is not a function, okay? It is not a function, but is it a relation?
Yes.
Yes, because it is a group of ordered pairs. But because those 2 points are in the same vertical line, according to the vertical line test, it is not a function. Okay, it is not a function. It is a relation, but it is not a function. Okay, so let's copy it one more time, the same exercise. I'm going to place it down here. There, placing it there.
we have to upload this to school.
No. Okay, so let me erase some things. And now let's see if this is now a function or not. Do you think that this will be a function? This new one? Let's see. So we can start either way. We can start from the other side. How many points am I touching? How many points am I
1.
touching there? 1. How about now? We're talking about this second coordinate plane.
1.
1,
Now?
1,
2.
And now, no, it's only with this line. 1. And now?
1,
And now?
1.
So is it a relation?
It's a function, but not a relation.
It's the function because it only touches
and
1
then
point.
relation.
And a relation because every function is a relation. Okay? Every function is a relation. So if it is a function, automatically it is a relation. Okay, but if it's not a function, it is also a relation. Okay, so that's what it means. So this is how you're going to determine another way if it's a function or a relation. Okay, or not, a function or not. By graphing, by using the 2 columns that we have over here, or just by checking out the values of x. So if I only ask you to find out if it is a real function or not, you can use either way. If I tell you, graph it, and then determine it if it's a function or not, you need to graph it. And if I say use the two-column method, then you need to do this one for the domain and the range. Are we clear with this? Easy peasy, right? You have any question about this topic? No? Okie dokie. So what's the topic's name?
Functions and relations.
The other way around, relations and functions. Because I first told you the definition of function of relations, and afterwards it was the one of functions. So this, boys and girls, is the topic for today. Do you have any question whatsoever? No question, we good? Okay then, this is our second topic for this partial.